Well, my daddy left home when I was 3. He didn't leave much for Ma and me, just this old guitar and empty bottle of booze. Well, I don't blame him cause he run and hid, but the meanest thing that he ever did was before he left he went and named me Sue. Well, he must have thought that was quite a joke, cause he got a lot of laughs from lots of folks. Seemed I had to fight my whole life through. Some girl would giggle and I'd get red, and some guy would laugh and I'd bust his head. I tell you, life ain't easy for a boy named Sue. Well, I grew up quick and I grew up mean. My fists got hard and my wits got keen, roaming from town to hide my shame. But I made me a vow to the moon and stars, I'll search all the honky-tonks and bars to kill that man who gave me that awful name. Well, it was Gatlinburg in mid-July, and I just hit town and my throat was dry, and I thought I'd stop and have myself a brew. In an old saloon, a street of mud, there at a table, a dealing stud, sat the mangy dog that named me Sue. I knew that Snick was my own sweet dad from the worn-out picture that my mother had, and I knew that scar on his cheek and his evil eye. He was big and bent and grey and old, and I looked at him and my blood ran cold, and I said, "My name is Sue, how do you do? Now you're gonna die, yeah!" Well, I hit him hard right between the eyes, and he went down, but to my surprise, come up with a knife and cut off a piece of my ear. And I smashed the chair right across his teeth, and he crashed through the wall into the street, kicking in the gudgeon and the mud and the blood and the beer. I tell you, I fought tougher men. I clearly can't remember when he kicked like a mule and he bit like a crocodile. Then I heard him laugh and I heard him curse, and he went for his gun and I pulled mine first, and he sat there looking at me. I saw him smile. He said, "Son, this world is rough, and a man's gotta make it, he's gotta be tough." And I knew I wouldn't be there to help you along. So I gave you that name and I said goodbye. I knew you'd have to get tough or die. And it's that name that helped to make you strong. Now you just fought one hell of a fight, and I know you hate me cause you got the right. Kill me now, I wouldn't blame if you do. But you ought to thank me before I die for the gravel in the guts and the spit in the eye, cause I'm the son of the bitch that named you Sue. Yeah, what could I do? I got all choked up, threw down my gun, I called him a pa, he called me a son. Come away with a different point of view. And I think about him now and then, every time I try, every time I win. If I ever have a son, I think I'm gonna name him Bill or George, anything but Sue. I still hate that name.